See, I told you it worked.
Would you have it any other way?
No. It knows no other way.
That's not true, man.
No, it
Just look
doesn't.
at the title. The bad, the old, and the broken.
Mhm.
That about sums it up, man. All right, show's over. See you. No, just kidding.
Battered bastards and crippled things.
Antisocial experience 288? 28 or 8? 88? Something like
Whatever
that,
it
man.
is.
One of them numbers.
Too many numbers.
Yeah. Why keep track after a certain time? We're gonna flip over to A, B.
We're gonna start
C,
counting down now
D.
from 300 to
Yeah.
fucking backwards.
We get to 0, then we'll start letters.
We'll start a new show.
Morse code.
That'll be like 7 years from now.
Anyhow, yeah, just reflect. It's not even end of the year yet, but we can reflect on this year so far, man.
The end of the year, it's fucking February 3rd, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Usually toward the end of the year, you start reflecting back, but we'll just look at so far this year.
Yeah, January's been a long year.
Yeah, it has, man. January, February.
Yeah.
No, is it the 4th?
5th, maybe?
4th.
4th?
February 4th. I thought it was the 3rd for a second
I
when
thought
you
it was
said
the
that,
5th.
man. I'm like, damn.
Did Phil see a shadow?
The groundhog?
Yeah.
When is that?
2nd.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if he did or not.
He's up there scamming people,
Dude,
right?
I pray for the day that groundhog bites somebody and they have to replace him with Gus. You know what I mean? Second favorite groundhog, like
the lottery.
Yeah,
Gus?
yeah, Gus. Yeah. Gus is gonna get that job someday, dude. And the thing is, Gus can't die because, well, he's digital.
Right.
Gus lives forever.
That and depending on the creative team behind it, Gus could be foul mouthed if they want him to.
Gus can do whatever
He's
he
already
wants.
a smart ass.
Yeah, dude, Gus is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a little lottery
so
bastard.
imagine you put a little adult behind that.
Yeah.
Adult.
It'd be the Gusto.
Uh-huh. That's the way to do it. 30th day of the year.
36th.
I'm not counting 35th. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's one of them.
It's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Who cares?
We made it.
But no, going with it, man. It's just, I just wanted to take note of going into this new year and reflecting back, obviously, past the long year of January so far.
Mhm.
It just overall everything. Dude, winter's past. I weathered them no trouble. This year, slightest bit of cold bothers me. I don't complain about heat, right? But I think it's a sure sign that I'm definitely getting older.
I mean, you also wear shorts no matter what time of temperature it is too. So there's that.
Yeah, I would rather be comfortable than warm.
That's fair.
But it's not like cold legs make me cold. It's just getting a little cold makes me cold in general. Even indoors.
Oh yeah.
If it's just a little chill in there, it's like I feel like I'm freezing.
I freeze anymore too, man.
Yeah, and that's got to be a getting older. Growing.
I can feel it in my bones now. You know what I mean? Holy shit. I can feel the cold in my bones.
People were nuts when you were younger.
No, I can feel it in my fucking bones, man.
Nope, it's legit.
Mm-hmm. Chris, my back is. We made progress today. I am actually walking without a cane now, so that's good. So I'm getting somewhere. Yeah, and the pain's not as excruciating as it was. So it's definitely getting better.
And we successfully saved
my iPhone,
an iPhone this week.
Yeah. Yeah. What a fucking, oh my God.
I got the video and I'm actually going to release it. I'm going to cut it down so it's not 34 minutes long.
Yeah.
Cut a few parts out, speed a few up, bump it down to about 10 minutes. But I think it may be helpful because honestly, as long as the average person is capable of ordering from the internet and they have a refrigerator magnet and can get one specialty screwdriver or bit, they may even build. I don't think the little the little screwdriver sets. You know what I mean?
For eyeglasses and stuff.
Not those, but the ones you can get at the auto store that have the multi bits and the precision screwdriver. Not the big mechanic kits, but the precision sets that you can get. I don't think they have pentalobe in, which is why I say you would have to get that one special screwdriver bit to open the screws on the bottom of the iPhone. But I recorded the video in a way that your average person that doesn't do repairs could go in and do this if they're facing this problem. How to do it without having specialty stuff other than the one screwdriver that you need to open it, which you can kind of work around that if you have the right size flathead.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna cut that down and release it.
Yeah,
And
see, your mom said about she would not have the patience to do what you do. What did I tell you this morning? I'm like, I don't know how you have the fucking patience, man, because I'd have thrown that motherfucker through the wall 16 times, at least. Nobody would ever get anything back here. They drop it off and it'd be the last of it. But I
right.
just smash it.
I don't know. It went that way, and I haven't
Yeah.
seen it since.
I'm like, look left. I don't know, you know?
Yeah, it's not like work though, you know?
No, if you enjoy it,
It's
man,
not work, it's not fun. It just is. It's like I think for my ADHD brain, it's like this squirrel, like, "Oh,
Mhm.
squirrel," you know, and I tangent off on that. Whereas other stuff I don't tend not to. It's that I mostly lean towards. Or learning, really, learning, you know, to do this, learning about producing stuff, repairing. I don't know. That's what holds an interest mainly. But yeah, one success. Still working? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it's
obviously, I
perfect, dude.
texted you texted back,
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
hoping everything
it's golden goose, man.
right. What are they yapping about? iPhone components? Oh, god damn, they're tiny. The screws?
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting better, man. That was hell. That was legit. Like, I don't call off work. I don't fucking like, I couldn't move,
yeah,
man.
I've never seen a 90-year-old, 40-year-old friend, like
It was horrible, dude.
like, "Did you say you turned 40 or fucking
Yeah,
90?
oh, dude, I'm
90
telling
in
you.
December, dude." It's like,
Dude, that last Friday, it took me an hour to get a drink out of my fridge.
you woulda swore you turned 90,
Yeah, I know.
you know, not 40, like and it's rough seeing somebody down that much because not only do you feel bad, especially if it's family or friend, in this case, my friend is feeling rough, but you start thinking about yourself and you're like,
Mm.
"Damn." You know, like, even that even the simple things.
Dude, I did to get out of my car, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Or whenever I ooh, that's bad. Alright, sorry, I had to pop a can. I can't deal with dented cans, it bothers me, I don't know why. I gotta click the dents out. Weirdo. But anyhow, it makes you think when you see somebody down and out, it makes you at least it makes always makes me think. And also just I catch myself now, and especially in the past year or so more often than not, I'm thinking like, "Damn, like, I gotta be careful." Like, I'm not in my teens, I'm not 20, I'm
no,
not
dude, and
30.
I forget that because, like, I was always the young guy, and I'm always
Yeah.
like, "Well, fuck, there's 40, blah, blah, blah. It ain't gonna happen to me." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. Back the fuck up, son. Like, you ain't
Mhm.
fucking 23 no more, James."
That's the other thing, I'm like, I'm 40, 43, you know, it's not 50, but it's getting
It's getting closer,
closer,
yeah.
and especially, like, when we're out riding like, out with the kids riding bikes, I'll see something like, "Oh, I could take and hit that like a jump," and I'm like, "Oh." You know, even though I have a bike and I have the past of doing it and, you
Mm.
know, much unpracticed like, I'm probably out of practice with it, but could get easily back in, but it's like
You wouldn't catch me going off a ramp. No, not on anything. Yeah, no, just
yeah,
no, I'm good.
maybe a little one and then work my way up,
Dude,
but some of the big
I'd wipe out once and I'd be done. I know I would. That's it.
yeah, some of the big stuff I've hit in the past, I'd look at it today and be like, "No,
Dude, I
sir."
skated down like when the windy road up to the hospital, like the backside of it used to be.
Yeah.
I skated down that one time, dude. And like I made it, and I turn around, and my buddy comes around that last corner, and his board kicks out from under him. And he just like, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, like oh. But yeah, I would never try that today, not in a million years.
Yeah, but that has to be what, like 45, not
Oh, dude,
45,
it's steep. It's
probably about
steep.
40, 41
Yeah,
degree
dude,
incline.
it's steep.
And I just catch myself being careful all the time, like like especially on bikes. Like we're riding bikes around the neighborhood and I see something or a set of stairs, I want to take it down and whatever. It's like, nah.
Yeah,
And I've caught myself being more and more like that. One, I think it was Easter break a few years back. You remember when I
yeah,
hurt my hand?
and you're wrecked.
Yeah, I didn't wreck a bike, but
Oh
I was
yeah.
running
Oh,
on
that's right. And you
foot.
fell. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was carrying a digital camera on a stabilizer, not like an electric gimbal, but like a handheld stabilizer, so it's like it's a gimbal that has a pole coming off the bottom of it, cameras on top, and then there's weights on the bottom. I was running full sprint with that, keeping up with my kids on electric scooters like filming, like, chase type scenes, and I had my eyes more on Well, he's 6 now. He's probably like 4 at the time or 5,
Yeah.
either 4 or 3. I can't remember what, 4 maybe. And my eyes were more on him instead of the ground I was running across. And I looked at the ground, and you calculating that shit on the fly when you're doing it, right? And I'm like, I kind of know where I'm stepping. And then I re looked again as I was approaching, and I realized there was a dip that I was about to run through, and I hadn't like planned on. So I essentially stepped in midair and pulled my foot back, and then I had to try and recover that. And that's how I ended up tumbling with the camera, broke a lens, folded my fingers back. With the X-rays and scans, like they said, like don't know how I didn't break every bone in my hand because I folded everything straight back. And if it did break, they couldn't see any breaks. Everything snapped back in place, but it instantly was swollen and swollen for weeks. Like they had steroids or whatever.
Mhm.
What is that shit they give you? The popular one they give you,
Gabapentin?
huh?
Gabapentin?
No, there's another one. They give it to you. It's like an anti-inflammatory and a steroid. Like I can't remember what it's called, but it's real common when you go to the doctor. Not like the ones for lifting, but the ones for
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
recovery.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. And ever since then, ever since that incident, I just find myself like wanting to do stuff. Or the kids are mucking about with skateboards, pulling mine out and wanting to mess with it. And it's like, oh, I want to show them some stuff. And I'm like, better not.
Right.
Not without it. Just don't try and jump back into it without practice because
It'll kill you. Mhm.
yeah, go light, go easy.
Yeah, it'll kill you.
Maybe take it in the grass first.
Yeah, well, they make those things now. They'll like wheel stoppers you put on your freaking board, and you can like do it in your bedroom. They make foam wheels now that you can put on your
Oh yeah,
skateboard and like
skate stoppers.
yeah, like
Or
get in.
not skate stoppers, but there's a name for
But
them.
they didn't have that shit when we were all younger. Like
No, man,
you just ate gravel. You know what I mean? It's the end of story.
yep,
Yeah,
do it in the grass, do it in the gravel.
yeah. And doing it in the grass sucks
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
not the same as being on the street, like at all.
no. And I don't know. Words of advice on that for practicing? You have any? I do.
Don't.
Don't know. I don't know. For me, I understand possibly learning standing still, but you're not going to once you learn your tricks, you're not going to be standing still doing them,
No,
either on a bike
on anything.
or on a skate, So I always, even though people told me try it standing still, it's like I would try a little bit, but more often than
It just
not, I
yeah, it
would do
just
it rolling.
yes, same here because it just pisses you off because you're not even doing it. You know what I mean? Like you're not really.
Well, you can, but it's like two different things you have to do it. Wait, if you're standing still, especially like a kickflip. That's the popular trick pretty much anybody can call out.
Yeah,
You want to do a kickflip standing still, you got to kick that board a little different than you do rolling. And you got to kick it different, especially if you're doing it on flat to doing it up something to doing it down something. It's all a similar motion, but a little bit of a variation, So, and that's the other thing of being out of practice. When you do attempt to do stuff, have you noticed, like, damn, I'm probably more out of shape than I thought.
way out of shape. Way, way, way out of shape. The only thing that gets used, like, really is just my mouth just 'cause I don't shut up. Like, that's the only thing that's really, like, never gets out of practice is just yeah. Otherwise,
Right.
no.
So what are you saying? Backflip practice when we go out today?
Yeah.
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 Just
Yeah,
one,
definitely backflips. We'll do that
one and
sorry.
done. Just
Yeah. Yep. That's what it's gonna be, one and done for sure. It'll be the last backflip I ever attempt for sure.
right. First and last.
Mhm.
What do we got happening here? Too old to be doing that stuff. Watch the kid. Big boss is in the chat. Big boss, we never talk about you. Don't believe what people say. Everybody say hi to Big Boss. She's there.
Watching.
Yeah, right.
We're like little brother.
But no, it's fun. It's fun though to have kids and have them doing the stuff and wanting to do it. And it's like it's hard to let them go when you see them attempting something that they're going to get hurt, but also knowing that you may have done it and yeah, you might have gotten hurt, but you were okay.
And you
But
learn from it.
yeah, but it's just hard to let them go and get hurt. But sometimes you got to if they want to get into something like that.
Yeah, otherwise you're giving them just a bunch of participation awards.
Yeah,
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 nobody
and
wants that.
that shit don't work, man. That shit don't work. It is cool though to see like littler versions of yourself.
Sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Getting it, wanting to do stuff you've done. And it's like, damn, was that me? And it's like, no, I don't think that was me when I was little. And it's like, no, that was me for sure. You know? And I don't know. I don't know how that applies as far as if you with other people's kids. You know, it kind of had that feeling for me here, you know, here and there in the few relationships of the past, but
Uh,
not like as with yeah, as much as with my own, obviously, because there's more time, more experiences involved. But no, man, just watching is some sound advice,
mhm.
huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the best way to go in this situation. Is
dude, I
just
didn't
watch.
off topic a bit, but I didn't tell you the vacuum cleaner is a hit. Kids love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they wanted to use it, wanted to try it. Big Boss has me, like, wanting to clean out, like, the hard cracks that the
Yeah.
normal vacuum can't
Do you
get
use it at
to.
work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's good to a point,
Right.
and
There's
it's not but I think it's because I need a new end on it. That one's a little worn, I recut the air grooves to let it
okay.
not suction tight to a floor, but just
Yeah.
I
That was a problem. That thing did suck right to the floor, didn't it?
well, yeah, I recut the air grooves in it, so now it doesn't,
Hmm.
but it's still just, it takes some getting used to, like
Yeah.
anything. Any new piece of equipment, you
I just
got
think for stairs and stuff, man, that's way more comfortable.
yeah, oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, vacuuming that up, and
I hate having to haul that fucking like the unit up, holding that fucking little ass hose, trying to suck. Like, no,
yeah. Is there a hose for that one?
no, I'm out on like regular vacuums. You know what I mean? You hold the whole unit, the sweeper unit, but that has the hose, the attachment. You're like holding the hose, trying to get the stairs because you're holding
Oh,
it. Like,
yeah,
yeah, it's just a pain
no.
in the ass, dude.
Yeah, no. That and transporting them. Transporting one that's strapped to you versus,
Yeah, one that you're around in the gravel and everything else.
yeah, rolling around is a pain. Definitely a pain.
I took out a place that usually takes me 7 hours and 4 hours, 3.5 hours the other week, like just because of that backpack vacuum.
Yeah, I was looking up some numbers, and obviously it's not hard evidence, like, not hard concrete evidence, but it was a generalization of the time. And I think, a corded vacuum, like, that you're pushing, and then you gotta even if you don't wrap the cord up, literally unplug and just drag everything to the next spot. Going from that to a corded backpack vacuum is, like, 79 or 89% faster, and then when you make the leap from
Corded to cordless.
corded to cordless, it jumps up to, like, 91 or 93% faster, like, you
Yeah.
save that much more
Dude,
time.
the whole reason I got it is because I knew I was spending more time on tangling cords than I was doing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go down and untangle this cord and then plug it back in and untangle this. No, I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, it's definitely not only that, it's a good piece of equipment,
Mhm.
like
Those ones are good, man. Actually, like that Pullman Holt brand is really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the cordless one, corded, cordless, I see uses for them that, yeah, you could just use a shop vac equally the same to clean out your car, and that the backpack one may be a little clunky,
Mm,
but you could also maneuver it or even unstrap, you could maneuver it around a little easier to get in places and clean out, so
yeah. My harness comes right off. I just push one button, that whole harness comes off, dude.
very useful outside of work.
Yeah, dude. I don't even use my regular vacuum anymore. I just use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what some I'm looking at getting one of those somewhere down the line, one of the cordless
Yeah, but guess what I found? Timu has
batteries.
yes.
They have everything
But
these
dude, they
days.
have the extended life batteries that are $140. They're $42.
Damn, I
And like,
wonder they gotta be clones.
yeah, they're not Milwaukee brand. My ones I have now aren't Milwaukee brand. The batteries I have,
Right.
they're whatever. But
It's clone shit.
yeah, but it works, dude.
Hey,
And for $41, if they're like if I get the one that's supposed to be $140, that vacuum will run over an hour on high.
right.
Yeah, I mean, it runs 22 minutes on high right now before it shuts off. So like, that's a
Not
big
bad.
deal. Yeah.
What's the, not that this is even on topic, we're just
No,
talking
we're
about, like
cleaners, man. It's totally on topic.
right, but, what's the suction like compared to, like, the corded backpack
It's
vacuum versus that corded floor model Oric that we got it supposed to
there's
use?
nothing that's big to beat that corded floor model. That Oric that she gets, like that thing is a machine, dude. Like that'll suck
Yeah,
up houses.
and that the company even went bankrupt.
Oh, they're not around anymore?
No, somebody bought the guy went bankrupt and filed Chapter 11, I think, and somebody bought the company, so it got dissolved into a bigger corporation. But I think you can still buy their products,
Yeah,
or at least
yeah, I don't know,
overstock
dude, but
them.
those things are tanks.
Yeah.
The ones I had a problem with is like the ones I do on Wednesdays. There was only plugs in the hallways, right? But they're above plugs. They're just up in the ceiling. So you got to plug it straight up in it. It goes, what's it do? Falls right out. Like, and then you're halfway up the stairs and it falls right out. And it's like, no, dude, I'm done with this. Like, I'm so over it.
Yeah. If you that goes with anything though, I think in life, work, life, whatever. If you're spending more time like setting up or redoing something to be able to do the main whatever you want to do, it's time for a change.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And like I said, that backpack vacuum is expensive, but like it was well worth it.
Yeah.
It's made a difference in my life.
Oh damn. We're just talking away here, man. Not even paying attention to the time.
Oh yeah, my bad.
That's all right.
I don't want you
We
to be
got a
too
few
late.
minutes.
Yeah.
No, I find it funny that growing up, like just the whole you remember that invincible feeling and thinking I never actually thought I was.
No, but I never thought I was gonna be damaged either. You know what I mean?
Right. And the way I acted was we definitely probably acted like we were invincible.
No, it did.
But in our minds, we never thought that.
No.
Like you never really think that, but as an outside observer, you would think that we were.
Yeah, and you just never think that's gonna be me. You know what I mean? Like, you never ever think that's gonna be me. Like,
the fucking old guy on his porch shaking his fist.
I remember one time, like, we were driving. My mom had a friend on the car. I think I was like in 4th or 5th grade, but a hitchhiker was going by, and like I yelled something to him out the window. You know what I mean? And my mom like turned around, flipped out. She's like, "Don't you ever fucking do that again?" She's like, "You don't know what it's gonna be like, and you're gonna be down on your luck sometimes." And blah blah blah. And I remember thinking in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna be like that. And then as I got older, like it stuck with me. Like, yeah, totally. I'm never gonna do that again to anybody. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I can totally be down on my luck too. Like, it just happens.
Yeah, you're one, like, at any given second, you can get a phone call, a text message, somebody can knock on your door, walk through the door. You turn the corner and see whoever, and you can go from a good day to the worst day of your life at any given second. That's what's crazy about life,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And imagine just having that thought that you're just 1 second, one phone call, one text message away from a bad day, and then focusing, worrying about that. You never get anything done. But that's literally what it is, you know?
Yeah.
You're just that far away always from.
I feel like hitting 40, you get old to cope with all the shit you did when leading up to being 40. You know what I mean? Like that's the second half, just for like, okay, man, I gotta, be a good, I gotta be good with myself here after all this nonsense.
Right. Yeah, that's what one of the things that I wrestle with all the time is about being a good person or a nice person. And, I've gotten that compliment here and there. It's like, yeah, I don't believe that.
No, I don't either.
Like, I fully don't believe
I
that
don't
about
either.
myself. I try to do everything that I can to not be the person that I was, and always try not to go backwards, move forward, even though life is a lot of one step forward, two back. I try not to venture backwards as much as going forward, even though it happens sometimes.
Yeah. You just got to roll with the punches, I guess.
One thing to note, though, is, and I'm not hoping to get older and need a cane. Obviously, going to get older, possibly need a cane at some point.
You don't need a cane ever. You get a tactical walking stick.
Right.
Yeah.
But just think about it. It's great. Like, we're walking and moving now. We don't need any aid. Well, you did for a little bit here to recover, but you don't have. But once you get it, like you can start like poke at people.
No, yeah, dude. Dude, you should see all the stuff I've done with mine. I put laundry away with it the other day. Like,
oh yeah, but it's just like all of a sudden you have a weapon in hand
at all times.
Yeah, and I don't want a weapon in hand, but I understand why people use them the way they do.
Yeah, dude, this thing, mine, it like has a legit spearhead on it too. Like I can screw the spearhead on it and I can harpoon somebody. Like no joke. How cool is that?
Why tactical walking stick?
Yeah.
Like it's not a walking, it's tactical.
Yeah, dude. It's got knives, saws. I can start a fire with it. Like I can, you know what I mean? Like it's awesome.
That kind of says it all.
Yeah, dude. Like I do anything with it. It's awesome. Wait till the tactical shovel shows up this week.
Just imagine, right? we have I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in the US, we have, and a lot of people, it's just basically a bunch of affordable connectivity programs. So you can get cable internet for free depending on
Yeah.
income, this, that, household, family, kids, whatever. You can get free phones
Mhm.
provided by the government. I don't, like I said, I don't know about other countries, but here I do know that is the thing. Nationwide, I think every state
Yeah.
you can get some type of free phone, whether it's good or great service or not. It depends who the carrier is in your area. But just imagine the days of you get your free government provided tactical walking stick. Sign up with your social security number. You got to input your birth date. You're above this age. They send you one out for free.
It'd be awesome.
Everybody's walking around with one, right? That's a good world.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get there.
No, I don't either. Not in my lifetime. I'm gonna be buried with my walking stick.
Right. Anyhow, let's check the chat here. Is there anything? Cartoon size hand for a few. What the hell are they talking about?
Your hand?
Oh, when I heard it,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, it wasn't a cart. It made Mickey Mouse's hands look fucking horrible,
Oh.
bad. Yeah, dude, Mickey Mouse looked like
Oh, boy.
humanoid. I'm caught up on stuff. Let me run up through this and then we'll get out of here.
Yep, I already know what I'm gonna say, so fucking shoot it when you're ready.
Way older than what I am. Everybody knows you're like 70, Chris. That's all right.
At least.
Yeah,
Minimum.
we just count them in the almost 40 group.
We count them in numbers, not like what you guys have over there, which I don't even know what they use. Probably the same numbers, but whatever.
They use numbers.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Getting on Chris's shit for a minute. Oh, damn, there's too much to read here. I'll be here for days. So I'm operating, say something, attempt to have my breath through most of it. Blah, 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 blah. All right, man. That Swiss Army cane? Yeah.
Yeah, I was calling
Swiss
my
Army cane?
I was calling my shovel a Swiss Army shovel the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. Swiss
Yeah.
Army cane is about the extent of that walking stick.
Yeah, it's so dank.
But what do you got, sir? Tell us something
You ready?
good.
I'll have what he's.
I'm never ready, but
Okay,
go
well,
ahead.
I'll
Man.
have what she's having. Shut her down.